Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Sheila Carter is once again proving that danger doesn't need an invitation at Forrester or in Los Angeles at all. Every time it seems like she's settled, restrained, or at least pretending to behave, the storm starts building again. And this time, it isn't loud at first. It's quiet, calculated. The kind of danger that creeps in with a smile and polite conversation, while everyone else underestimates just how much damage she's capable of causing. Sheila isn't reacting impulsively anymore. She's thinking, watching, waiting, and that alone should terrify everyone around her. Her current situation has her feeling boxed in, judged, and constantly reminded that no matter how much she claims to have changed, no one truly trusts her. That resentment is simmering beneath the surface, and Sheila has never handled rejection well. She doesn't lash out right away. She absorbs it, lets it fuel her, and then strikes when it hurts the most. The problem is that the people closest to her don't realize they're already part of the plan. Every conversation, every forced smile, every moment of tolerance is being logged in her mind. Sheila's obsession with control is returning, and it's stronger than ever. She's tired of being treated like a liability instead of a person. In her mind, she's earned peace, respect, and loyalty. And if she can't get those things honestly, she's never had a problem taking them by force. The danger now isn't just what she might do physically. It's the emotional manipulation, the psychological games, the way she knows exactly where to apply pressure to make someone crack. Sheila doesn't need to pull a trigger to destroy lives. She only needs to whisper the right truth at the wrong time. Meanwhile, tension is rising elsewhere, and this time it's driven by jealousy that's growing harder to hide. Electra is struggling to keep her emotions in check, but the cracks are starting to show. What began as mild insecurity has turned into something sharper, more possessive, and increasingly volatile. She tells herself she's just being cautious, just protecting what's hers, but deep down she knows that fear is driving her reactions. Fear of being replaced. Fear of not being enough. Fear that someone else is slowly taking the life she envisioned for herself. Electra's jealousy isn't loud or dramatic yet, but it's becoming consuming. She watches every interaction too closely, reads into every smile, and interprets every delay as a threat. The more she tries to suppress it, the stronger it becomes. And jealousy like this doesn't stay contained forever. It leaks out in comments, in attitude, in moments of sharpness that catch people off guard. She's starting to say things she can't take back and make choices that don't align with the person she believes herself to be. What makes this situation even more dangerous is how easily someone like Sheila can exploit it. Sheila has always had a talent for recognizing emotional weakness. She can sense insecurity the way a predator senses fear. If Electra crosses paths with Sheila at the wrong moment, the consequences could be explosive. All it would take is a carefully planted idea, a subtle suggestion, or a well-timed confession to push Electra over the edge. And Sheila would walk away with clean hands, letting someone else take the fall while she watches chaos unfold. At the center of all this emotional turbulence is Eric Forrester, who has officially reached the end of his patience. Eric has spent years being the voice of reason, the stabilizing force, the man who believes in second chances and family above all else. But even his legendary tolerance has limits, and those limits are being tested from every direction. He's tired of the constant drama, the emotional whiplash, and the sense that every step forward is followed by 2 steps back. Eric isn't angry in a dramatic way. He's exhausted. And that kind of frustration is far more dangerous. When Eric gets fed up, he doesn't shout. He decides. He draws lines. And once those lines are drawn, crossing them has serious consequences. He's starting to question whether keeping the peace has actually caused more harm than good. Whether his willingness to forgive has enabled behavior that should have been stopped long ago. The weight of leadership is pressing down on him harder than ever. He feels responsible not just for the company, but for the emotional well-being of everyone tied to it. And right now, it feels like he's holding together a structure that's cracking at the foundation. Sheila's presence, whether direct or indirect, represents everything Eric despises about manipulation and chaos. Electra's jealousy represents a new generation repeating the same emotional mistakes, and Eric is wondering how many more chances he's expected to give before enough is truly enough. There's a shift happening in Eric's mindset. He's no longer interested in excuses or emotional pleas. He wants accountability. He wants honesty. And he wants stability. If that means making decisions that hurt feelings or permanently alter relationships, he may finally be ready to do it. The problem is that every major decision Eric makes sends shockwaves through everyone connected to him, and those shockwaves could trigger reactions he doesn't see coming. Sheila, for one, will not take rejection lightly. If Eric moves to shut her out completely, she won't accept it quietly. She'll see it as betrayal, as proof that she was never truly given a chance. And when Sheila feels betrayed, history has shown that she becomes unpredictable. Her actions won't be impulsive, but they will be devastating. She'll aim for emotional destruction, targeting the things Eric values most and twisting them until they break. Electra, on the other hand, is standing at a crossroads. She can either confront her jealousy, face the uncomfortable truths about herself, and pull back before it's too late, or she can let it define her. If she chooses the latter, she risks becoming someone she won't recognize. And once jealousy turns into obsession, it rarely ends without collateral damage. Relationships fracture, trust dissolves, and regret arrives far too late. The most unsettling part is how these storylines are quietly aligning. Sheila's hunger for control, Electra's growing insecurity, Eric's fading patience. None of these elements exist in isolation. They're building towards something larger, something that feels inevitable. A confrontation that won't just be emotional, but transformative. Lives will change, alliances will shift, and the illusion of stability will finally shatter. No one is truly prepared for what's coming, because the danger isn't obvious yet. It's hidden in conversations that feel normal, in smiles that don't reach the eyes, in decisions that seem small but carry massive consequences. Sheila doesn't need to be front and center to wreak havoc. Electra doesn't need to explode to cause damage. And Eric doesn't need to raise his voice to bring everything crashing down. What's clear is that the balance is tipping. The question isn't if things will go wrong. It's who will be standing when the dust finally settles, and who will realize too late that they underestimated just how dangerous silence, jealousy, and exhaustion can be. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.